Hi Leo, and welcome to your TarotVideoScope for February 2016 by Ama. You may reach me at amalightworker.com if you do need to schedule a private reading with me, to have your Akashic records open, a psychic tarot reading. If you want me to do a face reading on you, a birthday reading, or if you do need a healing session with me, whether it is Reiki, energy clearing, or Tonran, which is acupuncture at a distance. So please do check out my website to schedule a private reading with me. These messages sometimes may not make sense to you unless you are subscribed to this channel, because by subscribing to my channel you allow me to get information for you as well. And please do check out your rising sign and your moon sign as well, because there might be information that could be valuable for you at this time. So without further ado, let's move on to your reading. And the general feelings that I am picking up, and they have a lot to do with some issue that is arising from your past, so that you are going to have to deal with it right now. You're going to have to deal with some matters of course or the legal system, victories, sudden opportunities, and all roads of communication being open. Let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you, you have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords to me does represent Gemini, an Aquarius, or Libra. That could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. It also denotes travel, a journey, a new purpose in life, a new vision for the future, prepare for the battle. More information that you may need is coming your way, but you also do feel more confident into undertake a challenge. It also denotes a sudden breakthrough. I do feel that one of the reasons that this card showed up for you is that for some of you this could be someone from your past. Maybe you haven't been in touch with this person recently, and you could be organizing, or suddenly you may hear from this person, meeting this person. Someone could actually travel to see you as well. Another reason that this card showed up for you, because you are going to have some sort of a breakthrough. This breakthrough has a lot to do with a situation that you haven't been able to resolve so far, and somehow was imposing some limitations or some blockages to your situation. This could be in a legal situation, in a real estate problem, in some family matters. This could be that news that you were expecting that suddenly is allowing you to open the doors for your future. You are now having this brand new inspiration that you feel like you are for about to close this part of your life, because you are now preparing for the future. You have new ideas, new inspirations. Some of you could also be preparing to do a career change, or to even look for a new job. So because this is a general reading and it's going to play out differently for all of you, I do feel strongly that the reason that this card showed up is because a major breakthrough is going to happen for you in February. You are going to feel that the energies around you are shifting. You are going to feel like your luck is changing for better, and wonderful things are in the making. The next card in the position of what could be crossing you, you have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords to me, again, denotes a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. That can be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. This Queen of Swords represents a person to go to for advice. She's really good in giving you advice. She's a professional in her field. Sometimes she shows up as an advisor, a lawyer, a therapist. For some of you, it could also be like a teacher figure, a mentor figure, someone that is entering your life and is going to guide you through the proper for legal procedures, or the proper way to handle a situation that you have been struggling with. I do feel that this Queen of Swords, another reason that she showed up, because it also denotes authority and public life. I do feel that for some of you, if you are a Leo who was dedicated to be maybe famous, maybe you are looking for some sort of a media exposure, maybe you're an entertainer, or you deal with the arts, media, and communication. I do feel that this is for about to take off now. Some wonderful opportunities will be dropping in your life for you to get more exposure for the world to see your talents and your abilities. Or this also applies to writers as well. Anything that you want to be seen by the general public. um so this is a general reading, so I'm also going to focus on something else, because she's also giving me the sense through the Queen of Swords that for some of you this could also show up as a very important professor or a counselor, an advisor in school that is also counseling you in career matters, how to choose the right career for you, and is preparing you, is teaching you for maybe an important test. And right now I keep hearing that this month is very important for you, because you are going to figure out the tools, exactly what do you need in order for you to create more happiness, more abundance, and more success in your life. And I keep getting that she could show up in your life as an agent of some sorts, an agent to represent you, whatever that means for your case. In the next position of what's above you, you have the Justice. And the Justice card to me is a card that denotes balance, having to deal with matters of courts or legal matters, and also being rewarded through courts and legal matters. An issue is going to stem, or an issue that stem from the past in relation to a business, to some financial matters, but also to some family matters, are now going to arise to test you. You're going to have to deal with it. Maybe some of you have a court date that is due. You have to deal with some major negotiations, even with a financial institution. So I do feel for some of you could be also legalizing something like a separation from a business partner, or from a divorce. Important settlements are happening for you, and all of these are going to benefit you, because you are going to restructure your family. For some of you, it could also be an old real estate or property matter that it also involves the whole family, not only you personally, that you're going to have to deal with it in order for this to be resolved. Now, this is a general reading, so it could be that maybe you're signing a new list, you're signing a document, that maybe you're buying a home, and that's why you're having to deal with signing important documents and having to go through important negotiations. Now for someone now I'm sorry, the other meaning of the card is also new beginnings, so that means that you are going to find a new balance in your life in all of these matters, in financial matters, because you do need to have some balance and to work out, figure out some financial stuff. And you're also going to achieve more balance when it comes to, if you are a business owner, but also more balance when it comes to some family matters. So legally, new beginnings are in the making. So you could be signing some important documents that would allow you to have a fresh new beginning. In the position of what's the root cause for you for this, you have the Chariot. And the Chariot to me is a card that denotes victory, moving forward, having to overcome some obstacles, having to make important decisions, to weigh your options, being able to have all the information that you need, the good and the bad, and being able to make a very well-informed decision in order for you to move forward. I do feel that, but also it denotes like moving forward with a new passion in life. And I do feel that this card showed up for you because a sudden breakthrough is happening. Maybe this could be an offer your way, an offer for a new job, or offer to take more responsibility in a job or in a career that you have. But also it could be a new offer for a romantic relationship that you are still weighing down your options. Am I moving forward with this decision in love or in a job decision? And I do feel that you are going to move forward with a brand new decision. It's like the rest of your life is now taken off, and you do feel much more confident about this new journey in your life. Now, for some of you, this could also be related to this legal and court matters, and this is victory. So it totally makes sense to me. For some of you, you could be also resolving some important issues around transportation. That could be with a car or maybe other forms of transportation, and definitely that is going to get easier. For some of you, sometimes it denotes also actually a trip that for some of you is going to happen in February, or also planning for a future trip. I do feel that some of you are traveling like back and forth from one home to the other one, from one residence to the other one, and the reason for this is that maybe recently you met someone who lives at a certain distance from you, and you're spending some of your time there and some of your time over your home, or this is in the making. It could happen for some of you guys in the next 2 or 3 months. And sometimes, because it is, I'm also looking at all the cards together, sometimes it's reevaluating your choices, your options, and I do feel that you could be also deciding to get a second home for some of you, or even expanding your business, like a second location. In the position of the recent past, you have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups to me denotes intuition, new feelings, getting in touch with your gentle and kind side of you. It denotes new passion, definitely a lot more. You are more open to more emotions into your life. You are blessed in a way. All goods emotionally are happening to you, but you also have to figure out how you feel and how to handle certain emotions. So I do feel that this was in the recent past. So you are still sorting out your emotions about how you feel related to a situation. So it's not any, it's not about, the main point here is you go about resolving these personal matters. It's not about how much money am I going to make, where is my life going, as it is where do I want to go, how do I feel about this. So there's going to be a lot of focus for you guys on your internal emotions and your own personal matters. This could also be hearing good news from someone who maybe lives overseas, or communicating with people internationally and receiving some sort of good news or a breakthrough with people who live internationally in a different country. This could also be for a business purpose for some of you, maybe related to your work, and you are expanding and you're making plans for something good to happen for this future trip overseas. In the position of the near future, you have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords to me denotes being trapped in your own fear, having your blindfolds on and not able to see that the solution is actually right in front of you. But you are trapped with your own emotions, with your own fear, and you don't feel like you can move forward. So the advice is, once you remove this blindfold, figure out what emotions are stopping you from moving forward, from saying yes to this wonderful opportunity dropping in your life, or to actually make this decision. Because as I said, emotionally, things are not just going to be that easy for you. Good things emotionally are happening, but yet on the other time, sometimes you also need to go within to really figure out and be more in tune with your emotions. I do feel that you may be going through a few days maybe when you really think that, am I good enough for this? Is this right for me? Do I have the capability or the courage to do this? So all this, the advice is, right now the universe is opening all chances, all possibilities for you. At this point of your life, you are not going to have the usual limitation and the blockages that you had in the past, because these are being lifted. Life will arrange for this to happen, but you need to figure out and deal with your own emotions and find the courage within you to move forward. And I also keep getting that don't take too much time, because some of these opportunities may not be available to you anymore. In the position of your attitude, your internal feelings, you have the Empress. And the Empress, to me, it is a card that generally denotes a female guide, a mother figure, a grandmother, an aunt, a great grand aunt, a teacher, a mentor, someone who is no longer with us, is now in spirit, and it is serving as one of your spirit guides. It's a female spirit guide, and sometimes you don't have to necessarily have met this person in real life for them to serve as one of your guides, because this is part of your spiritual family. So you are going to feel this presence of one of your guides. Another reason or another meaning of the Empress has a lot to do with abundance, feeling at the center of attention, long and short distance trips, self-expression, and also pregnancy. So you could be the one getting pregnant, or hearing of someone who's very important in your life that is pregnant. So generally, I do feel that the reason that Empress showed up for you is because to give you that message that abundance is re-entering your life. Abundance in the sense of material wealth, abundance in the sense of your spiritual well-being, like feeling happy and getting rid of some emotional feelings that were presenting a big blockage for you, like sadness, resentment. It's like you're letting go of a lot of old mental and emotional issues. I do feel that people are going to pay you a lot more great respect. Again, it's another card that denotes long or short distance trips. And again, as I said, for some of you, this could happen in February, or you could be planning for it for the next couple of months. This could be a new job or a new position being offered to you, because I keep getting like people are now see you differently, perceive you differently. They are coming to you for advice, because you do hold more authority and more responsibility that is being granted to you through a job or through a profession that you have, but also your place in society and in your family as well is being elevated. You hold like a much more important role in your family. You're like the big mama of the family, or even of your little community. You could actually be asked to either be part of a celebration, or to throw a party when you are going to, or like a gala, some sort of a important celebration, but you could be granted like the guest of honor, or someone who's in charge of organizing this party, like a godmother of a party, something like that, that means that you are very important, and that's why we are chosen to be part of this celebration. In the position of how people see you, the environment around you, you have the Devil. So the Devil, to me, it's a card that denotes addictions of all sorts, but also being addicted to an unhealthy relationship. I do feel that the reason that this card showed up for you is because not only you have to deal with your internal emotions, maybe letting go of someone that you are connected to in the past that wasn't a healthy relationship for you. So now being able to also mentally and emotionally letting go of this person, of this relationship, but also changing your internal attitude. Maybe you were addicted to a certain feeling of being depressed, of sad, self-judgment, fear, and you are now able to successfully deal with your feelings and move forward. But I also keep getting that the other reason that the devil showed up for you is because some people did have a high opinion about you, so their opinion about you is changing. You are communicating differently with the people around you, and people around you are going to see you with a different perspective. It's like you're not going to be the little devil among them anymore. So that's how I feel that this card showed up for you. Some people did have like a different perception of you. That's why you had some difficulties maybe communicating or being granted some opportunities from people in the environment around you. So your reputation is changing. In the position of your internal feelings, hopes, fears, and wishes, you have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands, to me, it is a card that denotes training, exercising, having to deal with people with less experience than you, and be patient. So some of you will be training into a new job, a new position. Definitely you are going to learn something new in February. For some of you, it can mean that you already started maybe an exercise program and you are really into it and still keep on exercising, train with weights or training. You could be learning a new way, being trained in a new way of communicating, maybe learning a foreign language, a computer device, a new app, a new computer program. Another reason that this card showed up is because you need to practice a lot of patience, because you are going to deal with people who you are going to be put in a position when you are going to teach and train others. So therefore a lot of patience is required of you, because these people have less experience with you. For some of you, it's going to show up as some struggles at work, and not, really feeling that you're having to struggle to get all the information together that you need from other people, maybe if you're working on a project together, and really having to do maybe little works, little simple steps one by one. Some of them you have to take charge and do them yourself, and then gathering all the information together. So there could be some difficulties with dates or the quality of the work that others are doing. If you are in a field, then you have to all work together and hand in a project. And this could also be true in education setting. Maybe you're working on a project on a paper and it's a group project, so you could be a little bit frustrated with that. So the advice is, whatever the case, you need to practice a lot of patience in February when dealing with people and difficult situation. And the outcome, you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, it is a card that denotes change comes to you quickly and swiftly. All roads of communication are now open. All sorts of opportunities will be headed your way. You are going to feel like you are in the center of connections, in the center of attention. Other people are also going to come to you to resolve their, within your family. Everybody's coming to you for some advice to resolve some personal issues or maybe family issues. I do feel that this is an important month for you, that if you do want to express something, any big messages that you want to express to the larger masses, like writing a book, publishing a book, making a video, making a blog, performing, playing an instrument, this is going to be one of those important months when you are going to be very successfully doing so. Maybe it's a great so take advantage of this card, because the advice is that everything that you are going to be doing is going to get is going to attract a lot of attention, and you can use this energy also if you want to post your resume online or apply online for a job, for anything legal, for an interview, etc. So I'm going to leave that option to you. This is a general reading, so put your own interpretation on that. So whatever the case, this is great opportunities granted or headed your way. So this could also be communicating with a lover, even with your own partner, and maybe rekindling, opening the roads to a better communication, maybe even feeling or doing something romantic, you for your partner or your partner for you as well. So it seems like you're going to have an intense but very beautiful month ahead of you. I'm going to move on to the next part, the second part of this reading, your Akashic messages for February 2016 by Ama. Please do subscribe to this channel, otherwise some of these messages may not make sense to you. Feeling a little sad or down from time to time in February. Whatever the reason for you to feel this way will go away. You will be touched by kind words that people are saying or on your behalf. People will pay you a great deal of respect. Remember to contact some old friends, to spend some time with them, and to talk over coffee. Good news related to your finances is in the making. Your health and energy level will go back to being pretty steady and balanced. If you are in a couple, surprise your partner with a Valentine gift. You could also be the one being surprised by your partner. You will also make some future plans together involving a long distance trip, but this trip will happen a bit far from the date that you have in mind. If you are single, come out of your shell. Come out of your isolation. Work on some issues around shyness in certain social settings. You could be a moment, the brightest star in a gathering, and in another moment retreat to your cave. Get out of your comfort zone to be noticed by partners that you define of a higher quality, because you think that the ones that are around you, they're not what you are looking for. So happy Valentine to you. Have a great month. Remember my website, amalightworker.com, if you do need to contact me for a private reading, and I will see you next time.